What's up, guys? This week we're going to go over Seeking Sister Wife, the Worst Husband Ever, Garrick, the Biblical Creep, and I wanted to start this segment off showing this photo. This is the mother of the third wife, and you can just see the misery in this relationship. It was worse than the relationship with Roberta. It was just all arguing, all tears, and it started off with a trip that was supposed to be fun, but it wasn't.
I'd be a lucky man if she was my wife. Man, we'd have some gorgeous kids too, you know. And I'm excited to see how it'll go with her and the kids. And you know, God promised our family more than just Danielle. I mean, I had a vision years ago that I had 5 wives.
We got to see a lot more blasphemy in this episode, and we got to see him let out his inner demons, or his man-child, when his wife was expressing her dissatisfaction with the situation. He was so pissed, he couldn't stand it, and he was like, I just don't understand. I feel like this man completely lacks empathy. He gives me sociopath vibes. Danielle was also unhappy because the third wife didn't want to get in the water with them because she was absolutely terrified by the bats. And she was like, I pictured this being such a fun family get-together, and it wasn't that. It was awful. It was ruined. And the third wife was saying my fears got in the way. It was just so strange, the whole thing, especially considering how much younger she is than these people. It was not good.
I just seems really very uneasy about these bats, and I don't think she's going to get in.
Say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
We got to see in this episode just how much Danielle enjoys causing trouble and interfering in this relationship. It came up with the dating sites, and it also came up with the bat situation. She seems like she really enjoys the pain of the other wife or the pain of Garrick and just interfering in the relationship. She really doesn't want this, and it's so transparent by her facial expressions. But you could just tell she was like, oh, this isn't going well. Maybe this will fall through. And I just picture her celebrating anytime she causes them to be upset.
Bitch, fuck y'all, look.
Third wife straight up refused to get in the water, and she sat on the stairs the whole time. Danielle said that she didn't feel the same sisterly bond as she did with Roberta, and she was bringing up the past relationship. After this, they decided to have a serious talk because the third wife sensed her unhappiness and her sadness when it came to all this. But I think that they were very absent, and they were not comforting her whatsoever. It just showed the type of people that they are. They have no understanding or love for other people. It's all about them and getting their needs met. So things, of course, didn't go well after this whole event with the talk.
Do you have doubts about me being the right person, or do you have doubts about really being this lifestyle you want to live?
So after the breakup with Roberta, it was hard.
She's just like, oh my God. And at first I didn't think that the third wife was all that pretty, but seeing her more now, she is cute and she has a nice smile and nice teeth. I do like her, although she's not as lovey-dovey as Roberta was, but it seemed like Roberta was just scamming them after all. She just can't take this whole emotional thing. She doesn't cry as much as Roberta does, if you guys recall. And of course, how could somebody not feel uncomfortable when these faces are being made and this level of crying is just like, there's no reason for this. Like, these are not tears of joy. This is pure misery. This is just emptiness and like the abyss, looking into the abyss, and the abyss looks back into you. It's leading nowhere good. It's absolutely terrible.
What do you... I don't understand this. I guess I wasn't here for the whole conversation, so is that all you said?
I've never had that feeling before, ever, and that is devastating.
We got to see how evil he really was, and everybody's unhappy in these scenes, even the children. Like, my God, just stop showing the children. I just can't with this whole thing. These children deserve better. I honestly wish that they were in someone else's care, literally anybody, but this messed up situation is just like not okay at all. And Garrick is just a terrible human being. I'm sorry, he's taking advantage of a seriously insecure woman, and it's not right. He's literally only upset because his wife is interfering, and all he wants is sex. He just wants to rack up his numbers and experience other people while stepping out of his relationship. And he said that he had a vision that he had 5 wives. It's like, I just can't with this guy. I feel like they're delusional at this point.
She feeling sad? Sad?
No.
Yeah?
Because fear is never from God.
It literally makes me want to vomit when he justifies his behavior by bringing God into it and saying that, oh, love is from God and whatever else. I just can't. I can't, honestly. And she was so correct when she said God would not want to see Danielle sad. I mean, that was just mic drop with that. That was so spot on. If it was so holy and so good for everybody, then why are they miserable? Like, nobody wants to be in this situation except for him, and he's still trying to force it. It's still not a good situation, even for him or for his kids. He's so selfish, he doesn't care about his kids at all.
Me that God spoke to you, but I don't think God would like to see Donnie unhappy.
I just don't know what the heck's going on.
He's like, I don't know what's going on. How dare you, Danielle? How dare you express your doubts? I wanted to lock it down and propose right away and be a creep that says, I love you on the very first meeting. How dare you not be okay with this situation? I don't see this going over very well. It didn't work out with Roberta. It's definitely not going to work out with them either because...
Immediately I thought, oh great, this is not a good situation because it don't seem like they're on the same page.
Like he said, it's not a great situation. And you can tell Danielle's happy here.
Still have your profile on there.
Oh gee.
They can see
No.
your profile. You knew that. You
No,
knew that.
they can't message.
You knew that they could see your profile. I asked you to do that months ago and you wouldn't do it.
What, did I say I wouldn't do it?
Yeah. You were like, why? We're going to be searching for other wives.
We've been together for so long, and I literally said the same thing. My heart is like breaking in this moment.
So yeah, guys, she's not upset because the sister wife was going to be hurt about him being on dating sites. She's upset because she asked him personally to get off of dating sites months ago and he refused to. So that makes her feel less than and unworthy and not chosen by him. It's so twisted. The whole situation is so twisted to me. And I'm curious what you guys think now that they've actually met in person. Do you guys think that this is going to work out? I don't see a good dynamic here at all. I see more misery than with Roberta, and I see that they're getting more unhinged as time is going on. People also pointed out that Danielle doesn't look as fresh as she did when she first appeared. She's still pretty, but it seems like she's forcing a situation that's not her, and her body is internalizing the stress and it's showing on her. They also pointed out that she's dressing more revealing and she's trying to conform to this whole thing, but it doesn't suit her. It's not right. And I feel like her inside and her mind and her inner voice is screaming that this is not right and this is not what she wants. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Very curious about your thoughts on this. Thanks, guys. Bye.